What's up guys, Ruben Velasquez here, aka the Nintendo God. In today's video I just want to make a video about my thoughts and opinions on why the Nintendo Switch 1 is still worth it to buy and play in 2026. So yeah, no review today obviously, different sort of video, but hope you guys enjoyed the video anyways, even though it's not a normal review I would normally do. But anyways, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So why is the Nintendo Switch 1 still worth it in 2026? Well, it's still being supported by Nintendo. Granted, it's slowly not being supported by Nintendo, but the games that it does get are also coming to Switch 2. Like Pokemon Pokopia is on Switch 1 and 2. And then a bunch of Switch 1 ports to Switch 2, like Mario Party Jamboree, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, just a bunch of Switch 2 additions for Switch 1 games. And honestly, the reason why I haven't upgraded to a Switch 2 yet, because I still think that the Switch 1 is still good to own in 2026. Based on the fact that most of the Switch 2's first party library are the Switch 1 ports. I mean, the only other games that Switch 2 has that are not on Switch 1 are Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Kirby Air Riders, Mario Tennis Fever, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, and I believe that is all of them, honestly. Because there's really not a lot of Switch 2 first-party games. There's a lot of third-party Switch 2 games like Final Fantasy VII Remake, Cyberpunk 2077, and all of those other games that are on Switch 2 now. But, yeah, and since the Switch 2 can play all the Switch 1's library of games, I don't see what's the point. It's like kind of like what people were thinking about with the Wii U back in the day. Like, why would I get a Wii U when I got a Wii and stuff like that? Or like, why would I get, or like with the 3DS to the DS. Like, I mean, yeah, the 3DS and the Wii U got good new games, but no one really was interested in them because everybody thought that the Wii U was just a Wii, or like, everybody thought the Wii U was just an add-on to the Wii, I should say that. Kind of like how I am with the Switch 1 to Switch 2. Like, why would you get a Switch 2 when the Switch 1 still gets games? And most of the Switch 2's first party lineup are Switch 1 games, so it's like there's no point yet. Honestly, the day I upgrade from a Switch 1 to a Switch 2 is if there's it's only if there's a couple games coming to Switch 2. New 3D Mario, could be Galaxy 3, could be Odyssey 2, Sunshine 2, or completely new 3D Mario game. New 3D Zelda, new 2D Zelda, and of course, a new Smash Bros. Could be a Smash Bros. Ultimate port, but then again, what will be the point of that? Just make a new one. So, only then will I buy a Switch 2. When those specific types of games are on that console, then I'll consider buying a Switch 2. But in the meantime, I am pretty content and satisfied with my Switch 1. Now, a lot of gamers are already upgrading to the Switch 1 to the Switch 2 nowadays because of the so-called great game library that it has. Even though you probably are only playing like Mario Kart World for like a couple hours, beating Donkey Kong Bonanza like once, fiddling with Mario Tennis Fever with some friends or family, and then not touching it again. And then same thing with Kirby Air Riders, like playing it for a couple hours and then not touching it because they haven't updated the game and it's been over a year. And I also got another first-party game in the Switch 2 lineup, and that's Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, so I forgot about that. But I guess the reason why I did forget about that game is because it's kind of forgotten. Like, just like Mario Kart World and Kirby Air Riders and DK Bonanza, like nobody plays Age of Imprisonment anymore. I think it was only popular when it first came out and revealed, and that's about it. Seen a couple playthroughs of Age of Imprisonment, but didn't look interesting. The character lineup in that game was kind of trashy, I guess. Not a lot of familiar faces, not a lot of new faces that are interesting, I guess you could say. But there's really no point going to Switch 2 nowadays. Switch 1 is still better in 2026. Yeah, it's outdated, yes. Like trying to play Fortnite on here, yeah, not gonna run very well. Like, even though I play Fortnite on Switch 1, it's my main console to play Fortnite on with my Discord buddies, it does run kind of poorly, but it runs, at least. That's the thing I can say, that the Switch 1 version of Fortnite still runs at a decent pace, and that's what makes it count for me to play Fortnite with my buddies. I still play games like Splatoon 2, Splatoon 3, Minecraft I got recently, like yesterday. I've been playing a lot of Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, playing the classic Nintendo collection like Game Boy, GBA, N64, Super Nintendo, NES, all those. Been playing a lot of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Online, because I've already done like all the cups and tracks on, offline and stuff like that. Did all the time trials on those same tracks. Sorry. But, and then of course getting all the Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild and all that stuff. And just playing online in Smash Ultimate, honing my skills in that game. So there's still a lot of games to play on Switch 1. It is completely 100% worth it in 2026. And like I said, these are just my opinions of the Switch 1. So like, if you guys have different opinions or if you don't agree with me, then that's fine. You can just buy the Switch 2 and upgrade yourself. But I just wanted to tell you guys my opinions on why the Switch 1 is still worth it in 2026. Because one, if you want a cheaper option to play some of the games that are coming to Switch 2, like Pokemon Pokopia, but you don't have the money to buy like a $500 Switch 2, then just get the $300 Switch 1, Or I think they upgraded it to $350 for the base Switch 1. I believe so. Honestly, I haven't really been updated on that part. But, yeah, I mean, honestly, like, games are still being supported here. Like, I'm still able to find players on Splatoon 2 lobbies and Splatoon 3 lobbies and stuff like that. And, I'm just having an overall fun time on my Switch 1, I don't see any reason to get rid of it, to get it a Switch 2 or anything like that. I don't see the need to exchange or sell any of my Switch 1 games to get different ones. I am pretty content with my collection and the games and the console that I got. I do plan to buy a Wii U soon, so, you'll get some review videos and content on Wii U games as well. And I'll probably make a video on why the Wii U is worth it in 2026, but that's going to be like later on in the year. Because I don't want to do the video like that like immediately, because it wouldn't make sense to do that immediately. Saying like the Wii U is worth it in 2026 when I just started buying games for it. But I don't have the Wii U just yet. I have to wait a few days, or probably like a week and a half from now, for my paycheck to come in the mail. But until that happens, I'm going to still be making content on Switch 1 games and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make this video, like I said, to just tell you guys my opinions on why the Switch 1 is worth it in 2026. I will see you guys this Thursday for my next video. It's not going to be another review video like today's video was, but it's going to be a video based on my thoughts and opinions on why the Nintendo Switch 1 doesn't have an achievement or trophy system. So stay tuned for that video when that comes out this Thursday. And with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I'm making it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Comment down below, what is your favorite Switch 1 game to play in 2026? It could be Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it could be Mario Odyssey, it could be Smash Bros. Ultimate, it could be any Switch 1 game that has come out in the past 9 years. Just comment down below, what is your favorite Switch 1 game to play in this year and 2026. Well, that being said, guys, this is Ruben Velasquez, aka the Nintendo God, signing out. Peace. Bye, guys.